空に去っていくつ星があんだろう。数えきれなくてむしゃくしゃするなら We go。 この世界にはそれぞれ続く無限のストーリー。触れた時見た時僕ら何思うのだろう。考えてわかんないことはそうこう近づこうステージャーにやらない理由とか探さずにきらめきすぎ To be your lucky star。 見果てに空突破してけ銀河レベル9に超ラッキースター。君が切り開く未来見てみたいんだ。降り注ぐ流星群に乗り飛べ飛べ飛べ飛べ突きまくってると強く信じ Oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah Good luck。 うまくいくことばかりじゃないと決めつけたらなんとかなった選択肢減ってくばかり。トリセツやその場の空気は読んだら負けじゃねえ。はったり感ぶちぎり余裕でと飛び出そう張り切りすぎ To be your lucky star。 栄光なら君のものネガティブよけたく超ラッキースター。君ならたどり着けるさ宇宙の果てまで。足元がぐらつく時にはもう飛べ飛べ飛べ飛べ宇宙の闇さえ消してみせよ Oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah Good luck。 名もなき星をつなぎ合い星座を作ったように誰かと思いつなぎ合いこの宇宙の輝きを守ってみたい。きらめきすぎ To be your lucky star。 見果てぬ空飛ばしてけ銀河レベル9に超ラッキースター。君が切り開く未来見てみたいんだ。降り注ぐ流星群に乗り飛べ飛べ飛べ飛べ突きまくってると強く信じ Oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah Good luck。
It is a time for a new era. You already know what it is. How are y'all doing? I hope all y'all are doing well. You already know what time it is. It's about time for us to get on to yet another season of MCW. Yo, I am your real deal. Hold up, make sure that audio is good and well. Let me know. Hopefully it is. Alright, I think it is. I'm your real deal Magic Hello, one true hard hitter, one number one mix, but a reigning defending speed VTuber champion of the world. Mr. H is the fifth new era you've announced this year. Well, are you enjoying the show? Are you enjoying the show? Capture work. New era means cease the scuff. Oh, who am I kidding? New era, same old scuffed. But nevertheless, hope you all are doing good and well. I am your real Magic Killer. Once you are here, I'm always spinning winning the pain speed of VTuber champion of the world. Doggone one of my really butcher type shit right there, minus the accent. Dojhan Vaughn, and it's time for season 4 of MCW. Truth be told, a little bit of a fun fact: I originally was not planning on continuing the series past season 3. However, due to me deciding, you know what, I want to open the doors a bit wider, not even a bit, a lot wider, for that of a lot more people to show up in this series. And I couldn't do that if I just kept the same doggone up. Yo, thank you, Nyandaquil for the follow. Welcome back to the Rumble. Got a similar name to one of the go-to starter types. The starter Pokemon. With a bit of NyQuil fused with it. Hope you're doing good and well. And Shigif Holy Peaky. He is one of the oldest things I have on my setup stuff. Really. Because I do have some plans, like, outside of, like, the VTuber stick. Also, change my model back and forth, because I don't know where my thing to reset me is. And this thing is a little weird. But originally, I was planning on ceasing that of MCW past that of this season. Not this season, last season. However, and one of the reasons why is because I want to go ahead and start up another project that would help me be able to do a lot more creative stuff. But I need a lot of time for that. Because for those that know, all I'm going to say is Dojhan version 0. I don't want to have that be the only 3D model I ever make. I do want to do a lot more than just simply make a model. But that's for another time. But with a lot of people deciding to join the series and me realizing I need a lot of time and a lot of slots to give to everybody joining in, I decided, you know what, let's evolve, let's keep things going. And I can't lie, I am big hyped. Because we got ourselves quite a meaty season ahead of us. That said, real quick, I just realized we are 15 away from the 2026 follow goal. Your boy does have something in mind, the quote-unquote Super Wheel Challenge, where we're going to have ourselves a bit of a special stream whenever we do hit that of 400 followers. So feel free to go ahead and hit your share your boy around. If you find anything that you find interesting, feel free to go ahead and clip it. If you want to even go as far as to go ahead and post shit of me yourself, wherever, I don't care. You got full permission. But nevertheless, we're going to have ourselves some fun. The only thing I don't greenlight, outside of just being a bellend, is AI shit. No AI shit. But to be fair, I don't think anybody's going to... Let me not say that. I've had 2 people go ahead and do random AI things to me, and I said, hey... But nevertheless, enough of me yammering about, because we got ourselves quite the card for tonight. If you didn't see, feel free to go ahead and join the Discord. Yikes indeed. Your boy can appreciate when people think of him. Just, I don't appreciate AI. Not a fan of AI. AI anything. That said, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, to start us off on the brand new season, brand new era of MCW, Riku will be defending the MCW Men's World Championship against an unknown competitor. That said, I don't have the MCW titles together, and unlike the WKW ones, I did not decide to re-yeet the old title design, so ignore the fact that Riku is going to be a little empty-handed for his entrance. We also got that of the MCW Tag Team Championship Tournament, as we got the Go-Dangers making their debut against two unknown competitors. Likewise for that of Jackson and Jamal, which have been told they gotta go ahead and team up together due to the fact that they've been causing a lot of hell, not only for each other, but for everybody else involved for the past couple of months. So they are being yeeted together to a tag team. Will we get Team Hell No, or will we just be answering that question with Hell No? That's going to cause problems, probably. We also have the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. We got the men's section, which I lied, it's not 3 competitors, it's 4. Likewise for that, the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. Gamer Grand title will be on the line. Double debut showcase will be had, as well as the main event, the match that we were supposed to do, I don't know, on the season finale, but our competitors left the ring. So we're going to be doing that match tonight as our main event, as Suzy Cranio, Exo Yuri, and Melissa Ewing, as well as an unknown competitor, will be taking on Roxanne Langston, Kitty Robin, and 2 unknown competitors. Winning teams will be allowed to appear on both brands for the season. Also will effectively remove them from the draft pool, which will be having the WKW and MCW drafts after our pay-per-view, which is probably going to be not next weekend, but the weekend after. So when we're going to be having the first pay-per-view of this season, Turn of the Tide 2. But let me go ahead and put some things up. I don't need 1,000 tabs open, because we've seen what doggone my computer will do in that case scenario, and it will viciously shit itself. So let's alleviate the pressure. And let's get to our first match, because ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, minus the fact that there is no visible world championship, is for the MCW Men's World Championship. Let's get straight to it. I said let's get to it. There we go. Think on it. Also, let me know if audio is all good and well. I hope it is. Also, might tinker with the layout a little bit, because did not realize y'all's chats are going to be that hard to read. Nevertheless, introducing first, making his way to the ring, he is the new MCW Men's World Champion, Riku Nakamura! Also, let me know y'all's thoughts on the brand new overlay, the brand new layout for that of MCW. Hopefully y'all like it. If not, hey, let me know. I probably will tinker with the bottom bar, because I can't really see. I could see y'all's chats, I just can't full-heartedly see them. Let me see, is there a way I could modify to give it a little bit of a background? If so, I won't have to modify it, unless y'all ain't fucking with it. Let me see. Nevertheless, Riku getting his victory over that of Abaddon at WKW WrestleMania, defeating that of his own bloodline. The question is, who will he be taking on right now? Oh boy. Big man Riku indeed. But it seems like this man's gonna have to run a bit of a friendly fade here. Good lord. Good luck, Riku. Well, this theme's same. Made his debut on the debut episode of MCW, but this is his first time here on MCW. Hasn't been here that long. Introducing his opponent, making his way to the ring. So I guess, is he representing Death by Bounty? Question mark? I suppose so. He is Hara Wrong Nakamura. Why? Hey, a little bit of a fun fact. One of the reasons why this young man has decided to join that of the roster. He is currently undrafted, one of the newer stars here. Quite frankly, for those that are not yet drafted, y'all will be after that of our first pay-per-view. Also, why there's no proper intro for WKW or MCW until after the fact. Because otherwise, y'all know who's in what roster if they're appearing in the intro. But one of the reasons why this man decided to join that of MCW and WKW is to handle that of the threat, the ever-existing threat of Abaddon, the cousin of Riku, the very man that Riku defeated to regain the world title, and the person that has been a bit of a pain in the ass of his significant other, Narumi Ryu. That said, these two here decided to run a bit of a friendly fade, if you will. The question is who is walking out as world champion, minus the fact that the belt's not exactly visible right now. It will be next week. So I do need to go ahead and toss the design to one of the homies. I do want to go ahead and get some other people's thoughts. Going to the cover. Come on, kick out. Mink. Start things off a little hot here. Also, welcome to the Discord, Nyan Quill. Hope you enjoy your stay. Make sure you get your rolls and whatnot. Nevertheless, are trying to wear it down to Riku here. That being said, just got a bit of a reminder tomorrow on WKW. Hopefully we'll have that bit earlier in the day. I can't guarantee that because I do have work on Sundays now. We're going to be having a bit of a show. Not a bit of a show. Oh, no duh. We got WKW, our other brand. But quite frankly, we will be having that of a battle royale. And by a battle royale, I mean two. Because we are going to be determining, just like how we did a number of months back, a superstar that will be joining that of AMW's roster. We'll be doing the same thing tomorrow. Because somebody from the men's and women's roster will be joining that of Phantom's roster of GKW. Only join this stream out of curiosity, and now I'm hyped. Well, I'm big glad to hear. In case you need a bit of a rundown of what we are MCW Community Wrestling. This is one of our two shows. We have MCW and then WKW. MCW is currently on Saturdays and WKW is on Sundays. For those that find themselves catching a vibe, becoming a bit of regulars here, could very well join the series. A lot of people in chat actually are either already on the roster, such as the homie Phantom, which participate in the WKW World Championship title match at WrestleMania. Eco, which has been around before we even had WKW and MCW. Been around well before the fact. We also got that of Red, in which has some stars that are going to be showing up tomorrow. But also, let me just tell y'all, who knows? Maybe a lot of y'all stars might even show up tonight. We do got a number of people that are going to be debuting. That said, one big difference for heading forward with that of MCW and WKW is MCW, for those that are irregulars here, y'all know shit gets fucking crazy. Let's just say like a good month ago. You know what? The reason why tonight's main event is happening, we were supposed to have it for our season finale before our WrestleMania. Our competitors left the ring, decided to run the fade elsewhere, including at a Waffle House, at a Walmart, at a McDonald's. Was it a McDonald's, or was that during the WrestleMania match? But yeah, things get a little crazy. There's a reason why I gave the top of our banner for our brand new overlay a bit of a spacey-ish themes mixed in with a little bit of old school MCW with the do-rag on the sides, and then the barbed wire at the bottom, because MCW gets a little fucking wild. Hopefully tonight will be pretty chill, pretty good vibes. Hotel is Maniac, because we literally cut to, like, some stuff will happen off-screen. That was on-screen. Well, we saw that of Roxanne Lynx and I believe Kitty Rob, Blood Moonsault, Moonsault! Goes to the cover. 1, 2, kicked out. But yeah, it was the women's world title match that we saw that of Roxanne Langston and Kitty Robin brawling in somebody's hotel room. Yeah, they kind of went all around the place. Riku, you're supposed to have him standing still when you try to use your blood powers like that, my boy. That said, shout outs to the homie Phantom. Up. Because again, tomorrow we'll be having a battle royale. 2, in fact, to determine who will be joining that of his roster over on DKW. That said, I heard that if MCW's world champion Riku is very interested in joining in on it. That is, if he could evade losing his title tonight. I don't know if he's going to be too hyped to participate in that match if he drops the title in his first defense. That said, for Hara, it would do one hell of a great job at painting a target on his back by the very man he wants gunning for him. That being the former world champion, Masked Luchador. Riku, stop doing that when he's not on his feet. The Masked Luchador, cousin of Riku, that of Abaddon. Drop a sub. I may have to fill off him a little. Hey, you could. You could. All I say is just find yourself, catch the vibe, be a bit of a regular, and support everybody else as well. Oh my God! Going to the cover. 1, 2, kicked out. Also, real quick, gotta give you big appreciation for not immediately going, hey, I'm tossing my character at you, because I've seen a lot of people just bum rush streamers doing that. You actually go ahead, decide to catch his eye well before you even mentioned about that. I greatly appreciate that. As a matter of fact, here, take this. Enjoy this. A little bit of appreciation for your boy, because a lot of people will immediately go ahead and be like, you know what? Hello, streamer. I'm joining. Like, who? What? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Motherfuckers are big as hell where they feed them ass. Scarlet Nakamura with, oh, well, Blood Moon Salt. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you, my... Hit me up with your pronouns, because I don't know. That said, it is kind of funny. It dawned on me. Mother and son won the world titles. And both are starting down on the debut shows of both nights, defending their titles. Riku looking to get the retention. Cover 2, 3. While I was a bit distracted talking about this stuff, stand proud or you were strong. Here's your winner, and again, despite not having the world title on him right now, still the MCW World Champion, Riku Nakamura. Him? Big noted. Big noted. But yeah, and I've been seeing it a lot on one of the homie streams on shoutouts to Maze of the WWA. I need to add new stuff to Nightbot so I could do like exclamation mark WWA, exclamation mark CSW, exclamation mark Farrell. Shoutouts to Farrell. He does a lot of the art. Did my profile picture for streams. Did a number of things for this series. And a member of our community, one of the GOATs. Even made the art that you see in the corner. That said, we got ourselves, also him as well, big noted. Up, debut. Doggone it, I mute. Pause, because it's not on stream. Hold up. Hold up. That's why. By the Elder Gods, you're supposed to show. Hold up. It's not a wrestling stream if it's not a tiny bit of scuffed. Can you show the screen, please? Good God. No wonder why it's not. It's dead ass not. Okay, hold up. I'm being dumb. Wait, why is Elgato on the way? Move that out the way. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yeah, sometimes for months that pull up like nothing. I better run it back. Yep. Had a few people last season to show in. Up.
角人カブドライジャー蒼天の霹靂騎馬人
怖がらいじゃ。
影に向かいて影を切り、
光に向かいて光を切る。
電光石火ゴーライジャー剣山。
You getting hella points with me. You is a bomb nowhere as well. Oh, I think you're gonna vibe with this. I think you're gonna vibe with us here. Introducing first, representing the MCW security team. They are the team of Kabuto and I love her, KJ. The team of the Goitas. That said, a little bit of a fun fact, and this is well for a lot of people that are here. I think only like Phantom and maybe one other person here knows. Did have a little bit of a something happen over on Soul Rail. Shouts to Madi and Dazzle. But Suru and Togu apparently got themselves their own special looking fits. Kind of similar to that of Lion Teishi, one of our originals here, has. That's why you need characters so you can do the shenanigans. I've been getting bored. Shoutouts to Eiko as well, because she has been helping me massively. Because I have had to I still have a lot of characters to put together. That said, I didn't have to make these two. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of yanked them off of online and went, you know what, I'm in a mood. Been vibing with her Cager stuff, been starting to watch it, you know what, fuck it. And their opponents. Who is it gonna be? May you not immediately get decked like last week. And their opponents. First, making his MCW debut. Very evil, very nice. He is Danhausen. Those that don't know, last week on the debut of Season 4 for WKW, Danhausen took on that of the Demon Father Jackson Ryu, and let's say his entrance lasted longer than the match. That was his jaw after getting punched. He probably used some very nice magic to fix him up. House has very big shows, so he does have Showa energy. He kind of does. The cursed thought of Danhausen summoning Godzilla forth while becoming a 6 Ranger. Who's his partner then? I'm afraid. My afraidness has been validated. Why? And his opponent making his way to the ring, Joe Hendry! Two bitches that got can't English. Two bitches that got done dirty by, oh my god, I did not realize that until you just pointed it out. A little bit of a fun fact, not only does Jamal and Jackson have to handle that of 2 unknown competitors, but I didn't realize the people that they defeated on WKW are teaming together here. That's a little bit of a fun fact. This is no debut for Joe Hendry. He has been around for about 2 years now, debuting in Season 2 of WKW and MCW. That said, Joe Hendry has never won any world titles here in MCW. Former WKW World Champion on accident. We ignore that incident. Former VTuber Champion, also on accident. Nevertheless. Oh, Jesus! Try to Danhausen almost got one shot again. I thought it was very nice, very evil, not very miserable, very much in pain. Good God, Danhausen. fighting a man in crimson doesn't mean you gotta be leaving drenched in crimson. Because, good lord. That's a thankful kid to participate in the match this time around. Hey, not too much on Danhausen. That man will curse you. That said, why does it seem like Danhausen's curses? Excuse me, I can't English tonight. Fuck me, I don't have no more water. I have some water, just not that much. Anyone else realizing that Danhausen's curses don't feel like they're just kayfabe? It feels a little too real at times. I don't know, shit feels a little odd. That said, our competitors here ought to hope that they don't find themselves getting cursed, Powerbomb. Kinda scary. Well, what team was it? I believe in the NFL that he cursed, and they actually started losing often. Oh, I just here playing with this man. The Knicks, I think it was. Legit. I'm starting to side-eye Danhausen. Maybe this man isn't just a gimmick locked in professional wrestling kayfabe. That man might be an actual very nice, very evil spirit. Unfortunately for him, his spirit's getting broken here. Into the cover. Joe Hendry once again coming to the aid of Danhausen. Up and back in. That said, while we were going on with this match here, a few other announcements. Again, I already mentioned how we are going to be starting up that of the draft. The door is still open for people that want to go ahead and join the series. Did toss it in that of the server for those that do want to go ahead and get themselves in the know. Side note, gotta get yourself the standard. Oh, never mind, you got it. Oh, good lord, 2 follows. Shadow DOTP, welcome into the follow. Thank you. And welcome into the Rumble. Also, we are Scratch a Paw. Also, welcome to the Rumble for you as well. Forgot to mention that, but to be fair, I was offline. Ignore that. Oh god, standing ovation. Into the cover. 1 broken up. Nightbot seashore yapping. Let's see, I was going to go ahead and do a little bit of something else. I might try my best and update all this stuff for the promo room. But there's been a lot of promos since, Jesus Christ, November. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get everything. So there might be a long stretch of time where there's nothing before I just get to some of the more recent stuff. So a little heads up on there. That said, for those that are looking to join the series, feel free to peep in that of MCW and WKW rules for that. As Danhausen looking to get hit with a oh my god, almost got Superman punched again. Suplex, good lord. Bridging into the cover, but kicking out at 1. Off the ropes. Calm down there. You get missing a little bit too much. And now Danhausen's starting to beat your ass. Damn quick up to his feet. One, drop it, Joe Hendry. Get to the feet. Ow. Jesus, super kick to the throat of Joe Hendry and with a suplex. There you go, Rogers here sending a message. And also a little bit of a reminder, this is round 1 of our mini tag team tournament. The winning team will go on to face the new MCW tag team champions, 5 Stars own Ochi Saibo. And I believe it was Into Cranio that won the tag titles with him. So let's be fair, they do often freebird the titles, so hey. Setting up for the superplex. You hold on a little too long there, Joe. Don't let him counter. Lands the superplex. And he immediately gets back up. You know what? I don't think this is necessary. But fuck it. Let's see if this helps or ails him. Because
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I don't think that's helping. Because as the match is going, Joe Hendry's getting his ass beaten. This might have been a curse. You know what? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Standing O. Cover. 2. Y'all are new security. I'm gonna need y'all to lock in a little bit more. Joe Hendry beating both of the Go Riders' ass right now. Who would have thought that Joe Hendry would be the powerhouse of his tag team? I believe in the curses. Be a bit of a formidable force, weirdly enough, against that of the Go Riders. Hope y'all are aware of how crazy things could be here. I'm sitting here telling the chat this. Y'all need to be locked in, because y'all are in the war zone. Cover. Not the cover, into the corner. Are we about to see a tag? Probably should have gone for it. That said, playing Joe Hendry's theme song seemingly cursed him. You want to sit there and stare? Good lord. To the corner again. Are we just forgetting we could tag, or y'all just sitting here dissociating mid-match? There you go. But for a scoop slam, Joe Hendry showing off his power. Now tagging into Danhausen. Don't know how wise of a decision that may be, but Danhausen may be getting ready to show us how quickly he can lose. Oh, Danhausen, no. Cover. 2. Oh my god. You tagged in to lose. You tagged in just to lose. Here are your winners, the Go Riders. Oh. If I was in the ring and my theme started playing out, no, I'd be so too fair. How are you going to tag in a 2-0? No, he's been 0-2. I think that's worse. At least with Jackson Ryu, he is an angry, hot-headed demon man, which we're about to see some in a moment. For how good the theme was, likewise. Legit, one of the themes of Hurricanes I decided to put on my soundboard. That said, who'll be taking on the Go Riders next week? Yep. I'm almost certain there's no Hurricane pink or white. Why is it question marks? Who? Does our production not? This is not even. What's going on? Who are these people? I mean, I recognize Hurricane. I recognize what's his name. I don't know who are these. Who are? Why they got Edge's old theme song? Who are these guys? I mean, told Catherine Ryu's backstage fan made Hurricanegers with Hurricaneger just sitting there. Well, I don't know how to feel. But, fuck it, we ball, I guess. It's 2 OCs. Well, they're getting, well, let me not say they're getting cooked, because, let's hope that their tag partners don't cook themselves. I feel like has seen more questionable folks go toe-to-toe for man. You know what, that's fair. Last week was a shining example. You mean she's backstage giggling, the hell? I think Jackson and Cat are having too much fun this season. I don't think this man has been having fun, especially since WrestleMania. I don't know. That said, while Catherine and Jackson have been seemingly having a bit of a good time, this man and his partner have felt everything else. Anything but. And their opponents. First, making his way to the ring, he is Jamal Jose. Jamal and his significant other Modaka Madokata feeling rather troubled as of late. Not only having to deal with the continued war between Jackson and Jamal, but also the fact that Mike Chioda and that of the newest member to the WKW roster, Gabriel, the younger brother to this man, Jamal Jose, have stepped foot into the kingdom and decided to start raining hell. Wrong Madokata. Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, Modaka, the significant other to Jamal. But Mike Chioda's a significant other to Gabriel, the younger brother of this man. That said, Jamal not only has to deal with his younger brother and his partner putting a bit of a target on his head, but he also has to deal with that of his tag team partner, former best friend turned bitter rival in Jackson Ryu, as they, I hate to say this fucking catchphrase WWE did, but can they coexist? I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Feels the word. That man is horrifying, ain't he? We approved this duo, Miku. Oh yeah, fun fact, Nyan, as well as anybody else that's joining us here, Hatsune Miku is the general manager to MCW. She just isn't here this week. Well, she is. She's just backstage because she can't be exactly bothered to deal with the madness that is this roster. We could fire the... Oh, this is everybody. She's good. Miss Miku's dealt with a fair share of chaos, especially considering that of the Miku Championship Wrestling. It's funny because I keep forgetting that it is kind of fitting that it is MCW. I forgot to fucking mute the Becky Lynch music for Jackson's entrance. Ignore the overloading music. I will fix that right after stream. Welcome in, Star. How you doing? That said, Jorebi has been made. Still need to remake you, Star. Also, another one of the OGs here. Big Star number one. Alright, this fuck. Is it because of the baseball stuff? And his tag team partner. I can cash in anytime. That said, I do need... Well, I'll get to the owl in a second. And his tag team partner making his way to the ring. Here's the Demon Father. Did you just bow to have the power go off? Jackson Ryu! Jackson, the longest reigning world champion in the history of both WKW and MCW. Held the longest world title reign over in WKW and likewise here in MCW. Polite Pyro is nuts. Polite because this man is about to move a little disrespectful. Because over... Oh, damn! Jackson has been a little bit too giddy. My me stuff. How different is the me you have versus the one that Coffee made? Did you say baseball? Wait, was you talking about baseball, Nims, or were you talking about basketball? That said, tag team tournament. I guess we're gonna have Sentai versus Sentai if Jackson's gonna be moving like how he is currently. You know what? Fitting, because then there is Shurikenja there, which does have a special move that he effectively pulls baseball. He starts throwing. You know what? All you need to. Good lord, my brain cells are dividing so. Need for I said coffee is accurate. Then in that case, I don't think you have to because you are already currently in my island. Hold up. You damn peanut boy. Whose name bugged out? See someone in the server whose name is not registering for my whatchamacallit. I'm sending it to you. I think people is too busy emoting while Jamal is struggling. Yeah, Tomodachi. The fact it took him one Tomodachi stream to convince Eco into buying the game. Who the fuck is Peepop Jackson? The Demon Father, which is currently running the ropes like the Undertaker. Oh, nope. Oh, Jackson getting a little involved. What was that? Shuri Kendra, what was that? Kinda ate shit there. Also, it's the same one that I got in my island. Oh, you were talking about basketball and DMs. Oh, I thought you were saying baseball. Well, unfortunately, don't think that Kendra here can exactly change modes and start playing baseball on this man's ass here. Pause. Remember, let's go into the cover. One. Being told backstage that the Gold Riders are confused as to the presence of Shurikenger, that is all the more concerning. What do you mean that WWE did a funny AI video? I think my day would. I'm good. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I saw that. Just like how I saw this coming, Jamal decided to aura farm and emote while his tag partner gets murked. Yeah, I saw that. Damn. Here's your winners. The Osea Kenders. I don't know who these people are. I'm being told by security they don't even recognize this as the actual Shurikenger. Who is this if it's not the actual... Good lord. Good lord. Nevertheless, as we prepare for our next match, I guess next week we're getting Sentai versus Sentai? Question mark? That said, it's time for a couple of debuts here, ladies and gentlemen, because it's time to determine the first half of our good old Intercontinental Championship Tournament. And as I said in the server, some of y'all need to change themes because we have too many people with the song, including our world champion. The Bulldog has arrived. The following contest is a fatal 4-way match as a part of round 1 for the Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Introducing first, representing Vulture Wrestling, she is none other than Lady Bulldog. Those albums are straight buns, hard agreed. The only song I remember is the one that had the Stormtrooper ass background. Wrote that shit himself. Yep. That said, Lady Bulldog here I believe, made her appearance over on WKW, but this, once again, is her first appearance here in the multiverse. Question is will she be able to make her way towards the Intercontinental Championship? She does have that of 3 other competitors, and I'm being told 2 of them are new faces here in the company, including this person. That's what happened when the motherfucker doesn't use Ghost Riders. Yep. And good lord, it's also what happens when you can't let go of beef that happened 2 years ago. Speaking about Vulture Wrestling stars, we got someone else from there. Because also making her debut, she is Casey J. Very reminder how this tournament works. Unlike that of the previous one, this is a bit more gender specific. Round 1 will be that of the women taking on each other. Round 2 will be the men taking on each other. Not round 2, the other half of round 1. Then round 2 will be the winner of both matches taking on each other. I was so bad that Michael Jackson had to come back down today and get a song in the #1 spot. Yep. And the fact that that song is older than probably, not even probably, everybody in this fucking chat is absolutely insane. A album that is older than everybody in this chat probably include. Actually, how old exactly is that song? Like, isn't that like 30, 35, damn near 40 years old? I was a dead guy. I performed your new shit. Not only is it the power of Drake's anti-aura, but that's just Michael for you. At least 3 decades, yep. There's not one person in this fucking chat that it was around when that song first dropped. Not those that are active, not those that are looking. Everybody here is younger, at least to my knowledge. And it is still able to go up that high in the damn shorts. Oh god, it's the BBL Bandit. It's the BBL Bandit. Was it Drake that used AI Tupac? Yep. Got smacked by their estate and had to take that shit down too. The BBL Bandit is here. I need to mark down what company everybody is exactly from. But Tuesday first, also making her debut at MCW, Tiffany Vanity. And good lord, I know you're moving like a Barbie doll, but it doesn't mean you gotta be, you know, I don't have to say it. I think you could kind of gather what I'm saying yourself. Crowd not exactly all too appeased to see this lady here. New face in that of the company here. But of course there's one more individual. Actually, is this person's debut? Because she's been around in WKW for a while, but I don't know if she's been in MCW before. Someone correct me. Has this person been in MCW? This person being... Make your way to the ring, Michaela Akiko. Have a good, very have it on good authority that Vanity's ass is registered as a foreign weapon in the States. What does he mean by this? I don't know. Oh, Lord. That's it. I don't know if this is Michaela's MCW debut, because she has been predominantly on WKW. That said, for those that did not hear, over on WKW, the Queen's Castle kind of having a bit of a soft disbanding. Deciding to go ahead and do how long you followed those. Well, actually, Nyan is a bit of a new face here. Big excited to see how the future goes. But new homies. Big appreciate all. That said, Michaela effectively starting things out, being on her own here. Without that of the Queen's Castle. And being away from her pain in the ass sister. For a lot so far. Hey, I'm big glad. Oh, God. Michaela, up, ramen shop. Nope, countered. I was about to say, don't let Michaela level the hell out of y'all like that. Bulldog with a bit of a bulldog. Michaela, good. Are y'all okay? 2 of y'all had been dead for like a good few minutes. The referee came in. Ref. I saw that. Why were you trying to start the pin on Miss Vanity's vanities? Dropkick just barely landing. It's a fake ass. It is. But it's still a weapon of ass destruction. Look away from the screen 1 second. Everyone died. I have no idea what was going on at the start of the match, but it seems like, why does some of y'all look exhausted? Jesus, powerbomb. Burn it. I don't think that's safe for the environment. Dodge. I've heard Miss Nakamura helped Miss Owens. What am I killing? Scarlett does not work with BBLs. I was about to be a smart ass to say Miss Nakamura helped Kimberly for BBL. Scarlett does not do nothing with plastic. She cannot manipulate, utilize, or affect plastic like that. So let me not even lie on her name. Roll up. Going to the cover. Broke it up. Shoving it to the ropes. Just to ignore her and go after Miss Vanity. Good lord. Michaela trying to show off her overwhelming presence here. To the point where the rest of our stars here gotta go ahead and focus on jumping her. You know, this Vanity getting in the ring. Will we have a bit of a fight? Yes, we will. I was about to say, don't y'all just dead ass sit here and stare Miss Kiko down. Yeah, from Brazil making it a forward weapon though. Fair point. Guess what? Oh god. Into the cover, her chest is big, compacted, turned to a pancake. What are you doing? The pin was broken up. It's not Freaky Frog Friday. Nor is it scandalous, strange Saturday. Well, I guess it is Saturday. Nevertheless, go for the Bulldog trying to get the victory over Miss Vanity. Oh my god! Damn, her ass was used against her. That is crazy. Here's your winner, and moving on to round 2. Lady Bulldog. Big congrats to Lady Bulldog. She'll be taking on the winner of the men's side of the mini tournament. The winner of that match will be going to take on Lion Tae Ishii for the Intercontinental Championship. Big dubs for the Bulldog. Getting herself quite a big victory here tonight, but who is about to take her on next week, I should say. Let's find that shit out right now. Give me my normal tire. Please, not you. Please, not you. Give me my normal tire. Introducing first, making his MCW debut. A lot of debuts here tonight. And of course, for that of the next few weeks, got a lot of new faces coming on in. Making his way to the ring, I believe, representing IWW TV. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. Big Josh, never the little one. Excuse me. This song is familiar. I've heard this shit before. I just don't remember where. I said one of the Saiyans from IWW TV making his presence known here. You see it, SmackDown versus Raw. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I remember this shit now. Now I remember this shit. That said, we do have a couple of stars from IWW TV that have caused quite a bit of madness, including the likes of Kimberly Owens. That said, that of Big Josh here, looking to put his own... trying to figure out something clever to say. I can't think of anything. Saiyan power to use here. And his opponent's first. Super Saiyan Swagger. You know what? That will work. That will work too. Making his way to the ring, representing the MCW security team. Ryan Callister. Also, big shout outs to Veen. He did a phenomenal job with putting together this fit. That said, Ryan getting a bit more used to how genuinely chaotic. Jealous of my Super Saiyan swagger. Oi. I said Ryan getting a bit more used and adapted to that of how genuinely chaotic MCW can be. Getting his footing grounded down. Debuted at the back half of last season and now, quite frankly, starting to get a little bit hungry from gold. Sorry. Also, fuck, I might have to buy a new stand for my doggone phone because this shit is cracking and it will not surprise me if this bitch breaks. I already had my headphones aside. You know what? I'm done with living as soon as I got home for a bit of a trip. Also, I'll be started at like 8:40 instead of 8 because I had to buy myself some new headphones. Hopefully this stand lasts me for the remainder of the stream. I'll buy myself a new one after work tomorrow. Alright, Ryan was unsuccessful as a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match, trying to start up a bit of a wave of momentum here. But he also has to deal with this person. Because next up, making his way to the ring, representing the 5-star, not 5-star experience, wrong faction, representing the Sons of Ryu, Azul Saibo. Azul ready to go here tonight. Did drop that of the United States Championship at WrestleMania before aiding the very man. Actually, correction, he did not drop it at WrestleMania, he dropped it before Mania. Seemingly as a bit of a potential scheme. I don't know what exactly transpired, as this man and his twin brother Kuma Saibo, the current North American champion, formerly known as the United States title, found themselves on good terms. Unfortunately for him, Kuma's not here. But you know who is? I think y'all know. Cause it's your real Attila, your magic killer, your one true hard hitter, #1 leg splitter, your reigning and defending, your undisputed VTuber champion of the world, Toshan Vaughn. Big Vaughn, number one. Recently got my first victory outside of MCW and WKW, getting the big dubs over on WWA, which I keep mentioning him. Let me go ahead and give him a shout out. I heard that eventually we'll put it out. Hold up. Up. Because I remember his name had some extra bits to it, I think. Let me see. Did it not? Big goes crazy. Hey, big appreciate it. Big appreciate it. They trying to find. You're allowed to do it the old-fashioned way. But your boy did recently make my debut over on one of the homies series, that of WWA. Let me see. Where is Maze? Okay, there it is. Need to go ahead and add a thing soon, so I can just type in what eFed y'all are repping or y'all own, so I don't have to hunt down names. Yeah, feel free to go ahead and catch a Zai with Maze. Video of the corner.
I'm not worried about your goddamn tag division. I'm worried about your lack of logic.
Yeah, your boy did show up there recently.
I mean,
Did go ahead and throw down.
Yeah.
That said,
You look. I want you to.
Strikes
when
the
you get
gut.
done with this stream, when I finish, I want you to
Oh,
go
Lord.
back Pick clip. Matter of fact, I do it my goddamn self.
Yeah, look, come here.
Clip.
Just realized there's only like one person here that's not wearing black at all, and that is just, what's his name? The majority of us here are vibing with black predominantly. And then you got, I keep forgetting his name. Hold up. You need to pull up. You need to pull up. Up. Pretty good. Josh. Bro, let's go drop 5 concern with your lack of bitches. Boy. Oh, God. No, that's to me. No, don't do that. I did not give you permission to assault me, sir. See, that's why your gray-haired ass is already getting winded here. Come here. Get drops. That's why you got a full head of gray hair, and you're not even past 25. Look at you now. Actually, how old is Cecil? You're an Augie. Close notes on real quick. How old are you? Up, bust it open. The saying that having his forehead matching his attire, all red. Hold up. How old is Azul? Yeah, 23? Born in 2003. It feels some 22. January, February, March, April, May, June, July 26th of 2020. Not 2023. 2003. Did I just get pedigreed? How dare you leave me dead for someone up. I'm trying to sit here and do it. No. Josh. Thank you. You know, I've always preferred Josh over Drake. What? It would make sense if it was a Saiyan that used instant transmission 2K. But why did Azul use instant transmission 2K? He was swinging for Ryan. Why did he appear fused to Josh? 2K. I mean this in the most sincere way. Fix your bum ass game. A nigga done spent over $100 on this game, and yo game got this much scuff. I mean, I pretend like that's even the top 5 biggest pains in my ass is that 2K has provided me with. Oh God, Kimura, you got the rope. No, I guess ropes don't break it up. Oh, do I wanna run the fade? You know what? No, Ryan, come here. Cover. Did this stay down? Nope. Why are you catching the ref in the stray? 2K sucks. It does. The fact that 2K has already announced, or not, quote unquote announced that they're going to have 2K27 when this game is a buggy nightmare, and on top of that, with all the releases we've had at this point, y'all are going to have a very, very, very massive hill to try and climb. To try and sell people on 2K27, I legit cannot for the life of me think anything that's worthwhile. It's like on the real. Oi. Oh, it's my faction. Oi. But like on the real. Y'all got rid of so many tag teams. You got rid of the Machine Guns, the New Day. Y'all got rid of the doggone Wyatts. Oh Lord, everybody but me is busted. But y'all have gotten rid of so many people to the point where it's like, aye, dog. There's probably a problem with WWE. The show's overall quality. Talking about we need more tag teams. Y'all released the majority of your division. But it's also going to very much so fuck over the 2K side of things. Because now I'm looking at a gigantic chasm-sized hole in the roster. There's like 3 tag teams right now, and one of them is R-Truth and Damian Priest. Bit of a hodgepodge. Like, not only is it going to fuck over actual WWE's quality, but 2K is going to take a bit of a stink face from that shit as well. You can't advertise me on no slots. I don't care about graphics being fucked with. And even then, is there really much you're going to do? What else? What really is there? You're gonna do the doggone battle pass shit again, like it's not already gone over so poorly that you released a lot of people from 2K side of things. Like, genuinely, I cannot think of anything that they could do to make 2K27, get with the spear, worth a damn. And to make it worse, like, some of the homies have been going through hell dealing with this game. Like, shout out to the homie Marty and Dazzle. They had to deal with a lot of stuff from 2K yesterday during that of Soul Rail. Which, hey, one of the reasons why it is important to have yourself a good commentary team is because a good commentary team could damn sure make a show worthwhile, even if 2K is being bullshit. And quite frankly, big shouts to them because they were still able to have themselves a phenomenal show despite 2K being ass. The 2K being a pain in the ass. But like, it's not only just them having to deal with bullshit. You got that of Phantom dealing with bullshit. You got that of the homie Maze. You got that of a lot of other people. And that's the one reason why I'm breaking kayfabe for a second here. I do shit like before stream, so I try to minimize stuff as much as possible. But even still, there's but so much I could fucking do before 2K's bullshit is just going to shine through at the end of the day. Like, it is genuinely mind-numbing and trying to figure out, like, what the hell could they... Oh, ow. Like, what could they realistically do to... Like, you'll have a bunch of, like, big content creators buy it just because, oh, it's a new 2K game, I might as well make some content. And then they'll drop the game, like, 2 weeks later. Oh, get off of me. Get off of me. Don't you dare hit me with my own move. Fuck off. Here, how fucking dare you? No, no, no. I'm the one that's supposed to be hitting you with the F5, not the other way around. Don't you come here. You know what? Your turn, Ryan. Slide to the back. Get counter. Come here. Oh, fucking, why you have to cockblock me there? Sorry, pizza guy a month into the game is like already sick of it. That doesn't surprise me. The hell? I look away and you already tap. Oh, here's your winner, Josh. Which means next week, Josh will be taking on Lady Bulldog, and the winner will be taking on Lion Taishi at that of our Turn of the Tide pay-per-view in a couple of weeks for the Intercontinental Championship. GG's to Josh. Vulture Wrestler will be taking on IWTV. That said, we got ourselves a couple more matches here tonight, including the Gimmick Grand Championship match, which, by the way, for those that do not know how this works, there have been a number of people that have been popping in recently. Gimmick Grand Championship, how this works is we have a title in this series where, quite frankly, it will be defended at least once a week. Multiple times, at least once a week, at max 3 times, unless I decide to greenlit somebody trying to go and let me put it like this. You get yourself into a Gimmick Grand Championship match, you win the title, you have to win it 4 more times before you get yourself a championship opportunity of your choosing. Now, this means you could win the title, retain it 4 more times, win it, lose it, win it, lose it, win it, lose it. I don't recommend doing that, but at the same time, hey, a lot of people throwing hands here. You probably are going to drop that title. There's only been, like, what? Like, 3, 4 times where someone has won it and managed to hold it until they got their title opportunity. which is Roxanne Langston, in which still has her opportunity that she could use at any point in time. Exo Yuri, likewise, although both of them kind of decided to go about things like dickheads and went, you know what? Yeah, let me not slander Roxanne Langston, cause she won that title. Went no, ring the bell. I'm defending it. Defended it successfully. No, I'm not done. Bring someone else out. Ring the bell again. Retained it again. Did so until she got her title opportunity, but she still has. Exo Yuri did the same, except for she had a bunch of bullshit people. She had people like John Cena, which is still retired and chose not to move. It stood there, watched her leave the cage. Took on Taylor fucking Swift. Took on who else did Exo Yuri take on? I don't remember. But she eventually bullshit her way through the doggone title. And the way we determine what the match is going to be, unless it's on special events, it is via the Gimmick Grand title wheel. And so this week, the title will be defended in am I gay test? 50%. It will be in Elimination Chamber. Let's get straight to it. And we're already off. We got that of 2K pissing me off for the fact that we can't use custom arenas for Elimination Chamber. We got that of the current Gimmick Grand Champion, Akri, one of the newest faces here in that of WKW and MCW. Technically, this is her MCW debut, taking on Katie Ryu of Death by Bounty. Who is the other four competitors? I have no idea. We are going to wait and see. I blinked. K is getting his ass beat. Not only does you blink and he appears, but now he's getting mauled. Check to the dome. The Demon Son and the Time God going one-on-one here. Akri last week over on WKW's debut. We shall look at that. Oi. Akri winning her debut last week as a part of the Gimmick Grand Championship match, becoming the Gimmick Grand Champion, which, yes, I did change the textures again, so the belt looks metal instead of looking like paper. Because good Lord 2K's texture has been weird this year. I don't know why. I was about to say you did not tap out that quickly. Strike to the dome of Katie. Katie, a little bit of aggression here tonight, as last week during the debut of the Season 4 for WKW, he lost that of the Mixed Tag Team Champions to that of Mike Hyoda Marokata and Gabriel Marokata, just saying. That being said, I've been told Narumi giving herself a little bit more time to rest, as she is going to be taking on Ann Knight from that of Soul Rail tomorrow. Cartwheel. Good Lord, show off much. Chat, can any of y'all do cartwheels? Because I damn sure can't. Who is joining this match next? It's gonna be, who is it? Who the fuck are you? Is that Billy fucking Butcher? Is that Billy fucking Butcher in... Well, it's MCW, alright. Billy Butcher going after Katie. Well, I think you'd be pleased to know he's not exactly a soup, but he is a demon. You know what? A lot of our stars still do have superpowers, so I do think Billy Butcher would still find reason to have issue. Especially after that, going into the cover. Yeah, too. Got a new job after the series finale, yep. Unfortunately for him, if he keeps taking blows like how he is right now, that man is going to find himself in the exact same place he did at the finale. That said, real quick, good Lord, I don't think I've seen any finale get over-hated. Like, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imaginations. But good Lord, the fact that you also have people sitting here glazing the fucking comic, going, oh my god, the finale is so ass that the comic was better, and start glazing the comic like it's some sort of peak storytelling. My guy, in the comics, they have a dog assaulting people multiple times. You have the main villain in the comics, Homelander, being revealed to not even being the real main bad guy. Well, bye-bye, Billy. Hey, if there's anything, I actually really did fuck with the finale. The one big issue I do have is what was the point of wasting our time with Gen V? I'm glad I actually myself didn't watch Gen V, but good lord, you have not given me a reason to watch Gen V. Nevertheless, Ann Knight, I was sitting here talking about how she is taking on that of Katie's twin sister, Narumi Ryu, tomorrow. Really like the finale. Good lord, she is trying to put hands on both twins. Never mind, down she goes. Katie trying to fend off out of one of the hardest hitting fighters and one of the newest stars here. Technically speaking, yet another debut. Ann Knight. Appeared in WKW, but this is their first time in MCW. Like they weren't expecting Gen V to get canceled. They were planning on doing season 3 of the series or something, maybe. But even then, they could have done something like, I don't know. Even as it pertains to them, since they're going to be doing like a couple of spin-off series, like a prequel and a sequel, y'all could have had like the Gen V cast and Ryan do some shit in like the Boys Mexico. I do wonder what the fuck the series is going to be about. Like, are we going to see Ryan go up against Soldier Boy, or he's just getting fully taken off screen? Basically missed opportunities, but it was pretty good. Yeet. Also, most people in season 5 that did get written off did kind of had W end to them, except for fucking not Soldier Boy. I mean, I guess technically speaking, I could also include Soldier Boy in this, but especially except fucking Black Noir. That was straight bullshit. I can't defend how he went out. Pre-eliminated, which means we'll be having a new Gimmick Grand Champion. Who will be the second to last person to join this match? It is Kimberly Owens. Oh God, a little bit of a fun fact. Kimberly Owens with her fair share of history well before time in WKW, well before time in MCW, a long-running rivalry with Ann Knight, and already these two going after each other. Kimberly Owens, a former Gimmick Grand Champion, never getting herself a title opportunity as she's only won the title, once? Twice? There's lore here. Oh, there is hella lore for a lot of these characters. These aren't even my characters. These are that of Marty and I believe Crazy Gamers. Shout outs to both of them. Phenomenal. But yeah, this is a lore field series. Let me let you know. There's a lot of lore when it comes to a lot of these characters. GM House. AAA GM House. Who is it? Also welcome in Dazzle. By the way, one of the goats in and out of the eFed wrestling community, Dazzle, go ahead and give him a follow. Because if you like what I do here, you will love what the homies Dazzle and Marty do. So for those that are new here, and even those that aren't, follow the homie. Follow the motherfucking homie. One of the greatest eFed series, Sorel and Enwaro, GCA, two of the homies. I can't send enough love to the both of them.
I don't know if you saw that, but no, Rico.
But nevertheless, oh God, I forgot that's how replays used to look like.
In case you missed it, Noriko gave a low blow to Enyo.
Fall Dazzle. Hey,
like that El
y'all already know.
Joe Flamenco just got eliminated. Now it's just
2 kicked out. And the last competitor is DSF replays again. I don't think I've ever really used them. Hardcore champion Veen the Machine going after Ann Knight. I missed that. Have I ever used replays? I don't think I have. I might tinker with them sometime soon. I might tinker with them. Also, Star, are you still here? But dumbass thought that was Raven. Oi. Veen the Machine, one of our old school stars here made his debut back in season 1, took a sabbatical during season 2, and returned during season 3. Do you find good plugin for it? So it wasn't like natively in the game. Oh, they know. I'm just hit me what you mean. Y'all got some W production. Some dub production. I see. That said, big backdrop. Kimberly Owens in trouble. Katie trying to take her out here. Kick at it too. Me on the outside and Knight being one down. Alright, I realized I didn't explain how the Money in the Bank stuff works, Star. So for those that are here, as well as Star, for Star and Red, because Red is the owner of Ashley Zinda, one of the Money in the Bank holders currently, as well as for Meister, if you are watching. Money in the Bank works like this. TLDR, you can cash in advance and let me know without telling the chat, or you can go ahead. Tell me DM's not gonna pay attention. Alright. I'm gonna tell chat anyways, but I'll hit you up at DMs later about how it works. But for those that are here, as well as for Red, because in case you are still here as well, and likewise for Meister, if you have the briefcase, you can either let me know in advance before you even tell chat how when you want to cash in, who you want to cash in on, and then right before your star comes out, you can hit the redeem or not, whatever you want to do. You can cash in at any point in time and then have your match set up for a future show. Or if we have that of what we're going to be starting up with, what we're going to be starting up with soon, which is what I'm going to be calling WKW and MCW live shows. Where a little bit of a fun fact, I do kind of do production stuff, so if you were to cash in now, you wouldn't show up on the screen because I already have stuff set out. But for our live shows, however, as is said, them shits is live. So whatever does happen, we'll be live. If you want to cash in, then you can cash in as long as the champion's there. Or if you want to go ahead and have a title match added, Follow the Machines and Knight cover 2, and Knight's gone. I thought we were going to see a little bit more between her and Kimberly Owens. Alas, not. Yeah, if we have a WKW or MCW live show, you could cash in and try to force your way into a title match. We'll be having live shows once a month. Being locked in on Katie, he really is. Back elbow. Tie up. Going after Kimberly Owens. Just to get hit with the stunner. Good lord. Nope, Katie now taking on doggone it. Kimberly Owens going in the cutter into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, 2. 2 count. Also, who is the GM? Dazzle? What did you already say in my dumbass just didn't register? Oh, Rey Mysterio! Oh! Yeah, I didn't register it the first time you said it, but also, you know, W choice. W choice. Also, is tonight where they're having the Battle of the El Grandes, or is that another time? Stopping the arm of Katie. Oh, Lord, capture my stand, please. Nope, it makes sense. It really does. That said, good Lord, how is it that The Undertaker has managed to clear the fuck out of Triple H when it comes to booking? If you told me that Undertaker would be able to start clearing Triple H in terms of the ability to book like a good few years ago, I would have called you fucking crazy. Oh, God. Is Miss Owens about to get that Gimmick Grand title back to... And she does! Well, shit then. Hold on. Here's your winner. And once again, this week's Gimmick Grand Champion, Kimberly Owens. I believe Kimberly is what? Now a is she a 2-time or a 3-time champion now? I think 3-time. Meaning that she has to retain that title 2 more times in order to get herself a championship opportunity of her choosing. Big congrats to Guilt! Kimberly Owens. That said, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a couple more matches here tonight. Let me do a little bit of a count real quick. Yeah, final 2 matches for the night. But this match is a double debut. 2 brand new stars stepping foot into the ring for the first time here in MCW. But we got a special guest referee, and I think we already know who it is based off of that intro. Yep. Well, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, but at this time, first, please welcome this special guest referee, Billy Butcher. This is already concerning, it really is. At least there's not a crowbar, but that is still very worrying. Hey, best of luck to whomever the 2 debutees are. Y'all are gonna need it. If you actually won the chamber, this would be hilarious. It would. But oi. You go ahead and prepare the shoutouts. Because introducing first, making his MCW debut, representing the CSW, he is Falcon.
Here is your winner.
Feel free to go ahead and peep the homie Big Falcon, every little one. The biggest bird has arrived in MCW. Recently been trying to make his name for himself separate from that of his bloodline. 5, 3, figure out your numbers right. Alright. Question is will he be able to have himself a successful debut here? Promising future for this young man. But then there's his opponent, also making his debut. He reminds me so much of Boom Boucher. Can kind of see it a little bit. Oh lord, I forgot he glows in the dark. And his opponent also making his debut, representing ANW. He is...
Too late, might as well save it.
Also feel free to peep though, be ready as well. Goldberg, what it do? Hey, we having our debut here for our new season.
And
speaking of debuts, making his debut, Aiden Charles. Didn't know we had a glow stick here. That of AMW and CSW here, both new stars from that of other places, making their debut here for that of MCW. Finally made it. A big glad to have you. That said, Goldberg, I know you got your own series. If you want to have some of your stars pop up here, hey, we are just starting up our brand new season. This is our debut show for season 4 of MCW. And then tomorrow we'll have our debut for, not debut, it'll be our second show for WKW's new season. But feel free to let me know if you do want to toss your stars in. Feel free to join the Discord as well. But nevertheless, Aiden ready to take on that Falcon. Both making their debut here. What was that, sir? Yes, Billiam, that is not his name. Fuck me. Billy Butcher is the special guest referee. Why is he getting freaky with the bat? I am not a Scooby. What the? Headbutt. Billiam Butcher. English is hard. As hard as this bird's head. Good lord, calm down. Fucking diabolical. Also, did hear from that of one of the new homies here. But I'm curious, how did the rest of y'all feel about the Boys finale? For those that do watch the Boys, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I've seen a show be so excessively overhated. Right, like how the Boys finale was. Like legitimately one of my favorite finales for a show I've seen in a long while. Tell you about it. English is not the native language, no. And that is from someone that only speaks English. For the most part, I speak random, tiny little chunks of other languages. Yeah, it's still hard to speak English. Careful of the hero killer. Oh my god, that man does not kill true proper heroes. Aiden Shaw setting Falcon down with a bit of authority. Another quick thing on the Boys finale. Yeet. Gator roll. Falcon is not exactly doing too well here. Feel a little bit of too much pressure at the can't English at the expense of his debut here. This is the cover. Can get it one. We telling when people online think Homelander should have won. There's reasons why they think that is because they see him as them. The people the show parodies thought the show fucked with them, such as Elon Musk. Nevertheless, Falcon being sent to the corner. This bird is not about to have his wings plucked. This Falcon does punch, he does kick, he will rock your shit. There you go, Falcon. Moonsault, cameraman, that would have been nice if you did not cut away. Almost couldn't tell he didn't hit that. Woo! Alright, both of these two put on quite the show here. Off the top rope. Lands that. Good lord, I forgot to stop the camera from fucking dancing about. Oh, God! I don't know who got the worst of that. Nearly got that of Aiden's legs dislocated. Nearly punctured his own lung hitting that maneuver, does Falcon. Both men down and out. Falcon, the first one back to his feet. Aiden Shaw's tired, exhausted here. Quick question, Red, if you're still here. Have these two ever faced off against each other in either CSW or AMW? I'm curious as to whether or not these two are familiar with each other. This is their first time encountering one another. Go for a Splory Buster! Crowd getting relatively loud, going to the cover. 1, 2, kicked out! Come on. Try to see if Falcon can lock in. Aiden not letting that man move. Tried it, failed it. Woo! Back and forth here. Trying to see who can get the better of the other into the cover. 1, 2, kicked out. Neither man able to get the better of the other here. Truly back and forth spectacle being shown here as both of these two having one hell of a debut with a cutter out of nowhere. Into the cover. 1, 2, 2. Damn, this is how y'all both showing out here. And both of y'all's debut, I am very intrigued to see what the future of both of y'all's careers is finna look like. Heading into the corner, charge it up. Nope, didn't quite land it. Strike to the back. Again, nope, getting countered that time. Counter. Runner. On the outside, wait for Aiden to get up. Springboard, not enough distance traveled. Maybe he got a little dizzy by the camera jumping all around. Clothesline. Side out 2K, I thought that the ability to turn off camera cuts meant that I turn off camera cuts. For some reason, turning that option off doesn't do dick. Alright, let's get to the section. Oh, spear! Straight out of nowhere into the cover. 1, 2, kicked out. 2K doesn't care about us. Sadly, doesn't seem like they do. Clothesline, down it goes. That a Falcon. Almost said Phantom. Good lord. Up top. Going forward. Nope, getting countered. The fact is still wild to me that the fact that 2K's already kind of went, yeah, bro, starting up on 2K27. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean you're starting up on 2K27? 2. I've heard a couple people mention, like the homie, I think I heard someone in Maze's stream mention about 2K27 being 2K's last game. I hope so. Also, on the real, I don't think there's any 2K game where I think it would be best if they stopped trying to make a new one, right? Like 2K26, because yeah, y'all could continue up with the battle pass shit by having this game having a lifespan of at least 2 years, especially considering just how massive the roster cuts are going to feel in the next game. So many tag teams getting chucked out. The New Day as well being tossed out. So many other stars being tossed out of the game. And the fact that there really is not much else you could do or add to the game to make it worth a damn. Where that EA will take it over and make it microtransaction hell, same. Although to be fair, it kind of already is microtransaction hell. Oh, it's like one step away from like legit hell, because you got my faction, you got the battle pass, although they did try to tinker with that. Connor again! But let me play a little bit more respect to these homies, because these two are about to try and end things off here with Falcon getting the victory. Dubs. But we really say though to this being one game called 2K, WWE 2K and having yearly expansions, same. But here's your winner, Falcon. Quite a phenomenal debut. Really showed off here. And I feel like this man has one hell of a future in store for him. Massive congrats. Likewise, Aiden, despite coming up short. For the last, ladies and gentlemen, I think y'all know what time it is. We are supposed to have our main event for our season finale of MCW. But our stars decided it would be a good idea to fucking leave the arena and run the fate of each other anywhere but the arena, including Taco Bell, a closed Walmart, and so forth. So we got security to make sure our stars don't leave the ring like they did last time. So let's get to our first of this season. And I'm going to go ahead and update the main event thing here. So before someone says, why is it the old one from season 3? It's because I have yet to make one for season 4. It's effectively still going to be the go over time and space stuff, but I need to change up the graphics. Not for me yapping, because y'all know what time it is. It is time for... The following contest is a 4-on-4 tag team match scheduled for one fall, where the winning team will be allotted to appear on both WKW and MCW. And might get themselves a title opportunity soon. I didn't say that till now, and none of these ladies know. So a little bit for a happy surprise for them. That transition rules big appreciated. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, representing Sorel, she is the VTuber X. Yuri! XO Yuri, despite making her debut mere, what, like 6 months ago? Or 7 months ago? Already a former world champion, former tag champion, has already done things that a number of people who have been here for years have not been able to do. If she manages to win this match here tonight, good lord, what do you mean that this woman could very well find herself on both fucking brands? Good lord. Nope, wrong screen. That's for WKW. We'll have that tomorrow. Which I'll go ahead and repeat the card for that in a bit. May y'all have better luck than Jackson and Jamal did earlier, because oh dear God. And her tag team partners first. Make her way to the ring. She is representing the Cautionary Tale, Susie Carrano. Susie having quite a fair share of issues with that of Exo Yuri, former tag team partners, former members. Actually, they were not in a faction together, but they were tag team champions. Having issues here in both that of MCW, but also in that of the Homies series of Sorel. Quite frankly, let's see if she is about to have as much issues as Jackson and Jamal did earlier, because let's just say ever since that of around the Elimination Chamber, actually, technically speaking, around that of the Royal Rumble, these two have not exactly seen eye to eye with each other. It all started over that of Susie having some transgressions over Yuri not helping her win the GCA World Championship over in Sorel, before finding herself winning that of the MCW Championship as well. Jackson, Susie, oi, what in the world? Oh, why did my doggone OBS show that off? So weird. I had to look down at my doggone phone that I have that's monitoring chat, and I legit did not realize it's a handshake. It's so good lord. Take it, sweet as time get to the ring. They are, or farmers, a lot of them. But nevertheless, quite frankly, why did announce her and build her by that of the Cautionary Tale? The Cautionary Tale have been having their fair share of issues. Rami Nakamura, quite frankly, will not be a part of at least the front half of the season, or as not the time limit. That is fair. That is true. Who else will be joining them? All right. That said, good lord, more people that have issues with both of these women. Everybody here has issues with each other. Oh god. Making her way to the ring, representing BGC over on NWOW. She is Melissa Ewing. For like the face, sexual oi. A little bit of a fun fact for those that don't know, Exo Yuri and Melissa Ewing, former tag team partners before their time here in FCW. However, when we get to the multiverse here, Melissa Ewing, one of the first ever individuals to win the Gimmick Grand Championship, the big 5 times that you need to get yourself a championship opportunity. She would do so and cash in on the, at the time, MCW World Champion Katie Robin. However, her match would be interrupted by both of her tag team partners here tonight, that of Susie Cranial and Exo Yuri, which in fact would begin the proper partnership of the two. So to put it simply like this, we don't have just a dysfunctional tag team, we have one that is held together by sticky tape and silly string. And the tag team partner, coming back out, and she said, I'm getting the victory here tonight one way or another. Nothing but hopes and dreams. Well, at least you got somebody that doesn't really have issues with either woman. Making her way back out to the arena. And yet another relatively new star here in MCW. Good lord, she is a silhouette. Is her leg see-through? Was it? Was 2K being fucky again? And their tag team partner, Cody! Fun fact, I used to have her name be Akiri Maharaja, although I don't know if that exactly is too culturally correct. So, on the workshop for a new last name for her. Well, a little fun fact there. That said, we got that of 2 people with ego and 2 people that fuck with time, apparently. Because you got both a Kree and a Melissa Ewing, 2 people that got time pet-based powers, which it's actually kind of funny. Ripping the Cure with their fresh new album. Provider, be the heat, yeah, I'ma bring the fire. Question is how they're gonna hold against that of their opponents. We only know 2 of them. One being this woman. Introducing their opponents. First, make her way to the ring. She is the egotist. Well, at this point, everybody's favorite egotistical bastard, Roxanne Langston. Roxanne Langston, quite frankly, it's kind of funny how she has kind of became well, not everyone. There are still some people that do have issues with Miss Langston due to her time in Thy Kingdom Come. That said, one of the crowd's beloved stars being that of the world champion, Mendo. You have that of this woman here, which kind of has started to build her own momentum. Get a bit of a fan appraisal of sorts. So many powers and all I got is talking to you out. There's so many pyro machines that don't work. It's turning into Team Godzilla when I got an egg. And the power of Phantom. Barely speak Hindi. Can barely speak English. That's a mood. You want to talk about fan favorites? Let's talk about the GOAT, which I thought was from Maharini is the female version of Maharaja. I think I've heard. Also duly noted. At the same time, it does feel like calling somebody King, and like calling an English-speaking person King with the last name. If it's not a taboo name to have, then maybe. But if it is, then I probably will not call her that. Nevertheless, her tag team partners first, making her way to the ring, representing GC over on NWOW. Not that big of a deal, don't worry. Okay, big noted. Big noted. Kitty Robin! Did Kitty get a 10? She kind of does look like it, doesn't she? Kitty Robin, a bit of a history maker herself, the first ever non-original here, becoming MCW World Champion at the end of Season 2. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Oh, Susie, your team might be fucked. Oh. Good Lord. Who let her in? It seems like she let herself in. I need to fix that. She's not supposed to be entering like her pops. Representing the Rose Gallery, she is the Queen, the Rosie Sakurai. I'm sitting here talking about that of Exo Yuri, Kitty Robin, Roxanne Langston, Susie Craniel, people that have dominated that of MCW during Season 3. This woman ran roughshod during Season 2 to the point where, not even Season 2, she ran roughshod during Season 1. She was the only world champion in the entirety of Season 1 for MCW. Season 2, she was hardly on it and became the world champion. the longest reigning world champion in WKW, the longest reigning world champion in MCW. Funnily enough, just like her father. Teaming alongside that of Kitty Robin and Roxanne Langston, who was the final competitor. Damn demon of her in her own ring of hell. Oh dear. Been told to debut. Up, and it is a new face to the ring here. Representing that of good old AMW. She is Chicago City's own. Hold up, give me some water, give me some water. Reina Johnson! Reina recently making a return over on AMW, one of the GOATs over on AMW, now making her presence here, first time ever appearing on MCW. And good lord, what a fucking team. Actually, let me hit up Red real quick. Quite frankly, you got that of Reina Johnson with Chicago City's beloved. And one of the GOATs in AMW. You got one of the GOATs in WKW and MCW. And you got two new GOATs in the making in the form. Good lord, Susie. I hope your team is ready. You know what? Let me not sit here and undermine. Like, Susie's team is not full of world champions and a new star. Already in the cover, too. Good lord. This feels already pretty one-sided here. Good lord. Tie up. Yuri trying to take out that of Miss Langston. Good lord. I see nothing but towering faces. Despite not being tall. I mean towering as an or, not towering as in literally physical stature. Good lord. Whoop. BFT of sorts. Try to go for the elbow drop, but missed it. Good lord. Mink. Miss Radio, I think you're supposed to be on the apron. I think at this point she does not care. Kick to the midsection. Down goes Miss Langston here, sitting here hitting up a couple of people. Don't worry about it. Yo, to be. Oh, I don't like that. Please look elsewhere. Susie's been having. Well, sorry, suggestion. All these women could agree. Stunner! Stoner! Going to the cover. Good lord. Up. Hold up. Damn, you got a lot of y'all popping up here tonight. Shit, we might hit our year goal soon. Jada Beast, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Rumble. Good lord, how far are we from the goal now? Good lord. 387 out 400. We are like, what, 13? Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13. Fuck are you cartwheeling? Get on your side. 13 away from the doggone goal. You know what? Adding in a little bit more, something for y'all. Let's just say I might do a bit of a And for a number of y'all might not recognize what I'm about to say, the weight that comes with it. But let's just say if we can hit that before that of July. If you're going to hit that of our goal of 400 before July, I'm going to wait and see if anyone in chat recognizes what I'm about to say before I say it. But we will be doing a bit of the return. Oh my god, I'm sitting here monologuing. I didn't realize, Susie, get off of your tag partner. You have enough to deal with on your side. Stop fighting Yuri. Kitty Robin, former multi-time world champion, first ever star from that of another company to win this company's world title. First ever star to win this company's world title elsewhere as well, but on 2 separate occasions, mind you. Not 2 separate occasions, on 2 separate instances. At the Elimination Chamber for us, she won the world championship in 2024. No, not 2024. Was it 2024? No, 2025. Excuse me. And then at the end of last year, over in Halloween Town, over at GCA, won the MCW World Title as well. You got doggone Sakura Ryu, someone that you know very good and well, rivals to the cautionary tale of the Rose Gallery. You have motherfuckers that have been putting belt to Yo Faction's ass for years. And look at Yo Faction, doggone Ray. Oh my god, here with the cautionary knee. Raimi is gone, out with pregnancy. Endo's taking the time off. The rest of the faction doing their own thing. Meanwhile, you are sitting with the Rose's Trios champion in the form of Sakura Ryu, in the form of Mercy Cheyenne, in the form of Sika Cheyenne. You have that of Mendo, the world champion of MCW. And you have Modaka, the only person that's kind of struggling in the form of the cautionary tale. You also got Spark Rava. You also got Jackie Ryu. Oh, running roughshod. Where is Yo Faction? Because I see that of their leader currently on the side. You know what? Let me not even say that they're just outright winning, because Kitty Robin's currently kind of getting her ass beaten right now. You got that of Roxanne Langston, a 3-time world champion. In 5 fucking months, she has been a double world champion here in MCW and over in GCA. Held both world titles together multiple times in, again, 5, nearly 6 months. And is still finding herself in the world title picture. And you got that of a pretty new face here with Miss Johnson, still a relatively terrifying force. You do not want to fuck around and find out. Cover 2. I don't think she cares. I don't think she fucking cares. Shit, what was I even talking about beforehand? I'm sitting here getting thrown off by the absurdity that Miss Susie is doing into the cover 2. Oh my god. Okay, finally getting out to the ring apron, realizing what is in store here, what is on the line, is Mendo, the world champion, watching backstage. Mendo defeating that of Roxanne Langston, X-Ayuri, Susie Cranio, and Kitty Robin at WKW's one of our wildest matches of the year at WrestleMania, becoming world champion for the first time in her MCW career. I'll get back in the ring. Up, Soccer getting shoved down. Miss Ewing, one of the goats of GCA, take on one of the goats of MC. Nope, it's not Miss Ewing. It's Yuri with a stunner! Should I even realize who is a legal person? Yuri sneaking Soccer with a stunner. Pick it up. Tight. Kick in the midsection. Weave. Going for the knee to the dome. Straight to the cover. 1 and none. We clown this motherfucker. We do more than just clown him. We are absolute chaos. Takes the midsection. Trying to go for roll up. Little monkey flip action. Miss Yuri a little dazed. Hopefully that daze won't cause a roll up. 2, 3, no left. Oh, dang. The roll-up with the victory. Which means here are your winners. The team of Roxanne Langston, Saka Ryu, Kitty Robin, and Reina Johnson. Is Saka the shortest? She might be. Which means that these 4, before we even get to the draft, are signed to both WKW and MCW for the season. Or at the very least, for the first half of the season. We'll have another one of these probably around SummerSlam, probably around, what is it? Probably around, nope, don't play Kuma's music. Either around SummerSlam or Survivor Series. Until that point, those 4 are allowed to appear on both brands. So big congrats. Big congrats to the both of them. Big round of applause to them. That said, let me double check. Hold up. I said, how before I go ahead and start wrapping things up, I need to double check and see which show has Liv and Lauren as the exit. I don't remember. Pull up. Where's the poll? I don't actually remember which show has Liv and Lauren as the outro. It is MCW. Okay, cool. I had to double check real quick because I know we got 2 Sonic songs to end both of our shows, but both are different. Likewise for 2 Sentai songs to open us. So, White and Night. Hope y'all enjoyed that of the debut of season 4 for MCW. And I can't lie, I am very, very glad I decided to continue on the series past when I originally intended to. That's it! Ooh, Lord. That kicked ass, a big appreciated. That said, we do got ourselves that of a show for tomorrow. Probably around 8 p.m. EST, so a little bit around the same time as today's stream for WKW, our other roster. And if you don't know the show, the card for tomorrow, we got that of the WKW Women's World Champion Scarlett Nakamura will be defending her world title in an open challenge against an individual she has never faced here in WKW before. You know what, let me go ahead and, since I'm talking about WKW, I might as well play their theme song. For tomorrow, the 2nd episode of the season for WKW, Scarlett Nakamura will be taking on an unknown challenger. Maybe it's somebody that she just straight up never faced off against. Maybe it's someone that, quite frankly, she just in general has never faced off against here Oink Bank player throughout her wrestling career. Maybe it's just someone that might debut. I don't know. A whole lot of questions all to be answered. We also have that of the United States Championship number of contenders matches. Buster will be taking on Lucia Kuji and now the craze grippy Butterfly. Good lord. Violet Butterfly, Lucia Kiko, and Buster will be taking on each other. Number of contenders. Winner gets a shot against Jarebi's United States or North American Championship. We'll be having a mini women's Royal Rumble match, as well as a mini men's Royal Rumble match. I might have to do 2, because having some stars of our own pop up elsewhere. We also have that of Coffee set to take on that of Denny. Narumi taking on Ann Knight. And of course, Big Mac, another little one, will be defending his WKW World Championship in an open challenge tomorrow. Along with that, Gal Ranger, indeed. That's a theme that the community decided, you know what, we're going to have that as our theme song. But alas, for those that don't recall, we'll be having our first pay-per-view of the season on May 7th. Not May 7th, June 7th. which will be WKW Turn of the Tide 2. For a good reason, it slaps. Yeet. That said, I don't know if you were here when we did have the startup, but Gal Ranger is our opening for that of our other show, WKW. But we have that of Lucky Star from Q Ranger for MCW's opening. So a little fun fact there. Your boy legit has been falling into the tokusatsu hole over the past doggone year. And now it has found itself as a part of the series. That said, nope, wrong one. That said, how are y'all? Which are y'all feeling? Y'all feeling like we should raid the homie Mod, or are you feeling like you raiding the homie Mountain? Because Mod's doing some chatting for GCA. I think Lax is doing a show. Toku Wrestling go hand in hand. Yeet. Side note, I don't know if you saw that doggone wrestling. I don't know if it was a match or it was just something they did. Where there was like a Kaku Rangers, Red Ranger. I don't remember. Was it Go Buster Red? And another Red that all popped up on a wrestling event earlier this year. That said, I'm also going to start up something in the next 2 weeks or so. Not only am I going to be adding stuff to go ahead and make it easier for me to go ahead and shout out some of the homies and their EFEDs and whatnot, as well as some of the homies that help put together stuff like the homie Farrell. But also, I'm going to start up a bit of a BRB / halftime-esque thing. Although unlike that of some halftime shows or halftime things you see for some other EFEDs, I do want to go ahead and have it be a bit of a thing for that of, hold up. For that of some things that are going on in other companies, including stuff that is involving our stars. Speaking of, for those that don't know, over on SoulRail yesterday, we did have that of something of note. Give me a second. That will be popping up here potentially in that of WKW. Doggone it, I have to deal with an ad. Give me a moment. But recently, we've been having that the ONC from that the homies series SoulRail. You know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna shout out SoulRail and probably toss a sub the homies way as well, and we'll raid into Mountain Lax. But I'm gonna do something real quick. Sending some love for both the homies way. Go ahead and peep a follow to me. But yesterday, and y'all be seeing this come that of WKW. Hold up, I'm hearing 2 moddies. I need to fix that real quick. I'm hearing 2 moddies. Oh, where is this? There we are. Alright. But yesterday, over on that of the GCA.
Yes, we'll go backstage.
Oh no.
I've made it too far to cough up any L's.
Up. Where is my desktop? Where's my desktop? Why is this not working? Oh, I have Elgato open. That's why. Okay.
I guess we'll go backstage real quick.
Oh no.
I've made it too far to cough up any L's. And not to mention, I've fought a couple people named Scarlet, none have yet to actually pin me. I don't plan on any of that changing. So, Miss Scarlet Cross, get ready to fall and pray to the one who will win the ONC.
You still monologue to yourself. I'd thought you would have stopped that years ago.
Nope. But you know something?
What?
Ta-da! I still got access to the suit.
You're not special. Your sister gave me one before you.
Damn it, sis.
You know who doesn't have one, though.
Lord.
I don't want one anyways.
Well, good luck. Powered up and ready to go.
You're the one that needs the luck.
So yeah, a little bit of a fun fact for y'all. Yeah, big henchman in backstage now, yep. Lion Taishi is not the only one with a special suit of her own. Tsuru and Togu both also happen to have one of their own. So a little fun fact, y'all may or may not see that soon. Also, good lord, I didn't realize until like after the fact. Good lord, I made Scarlet look like Michael Jackson on accident. Legit accidentally have her looking like Michael Jackson. But lord. No, I don't want to hear myself. No, OBS, I don't want to hear myself. Not OBS, doggone Twitch. Convinced it was on purpose. I legit was sitting there going, I want to put Scarlet in some sort of a nifty looking fit, but I don't know what. Decide, you know what, fuck it. Put her in, because Scarlet has like 5 colors she will wear. Pink, red, black, white, and gray. So I decide, you know what, fuck it. Put her in some pinkish outfit. Put a little top hat on her. She kind of looks cool in this. You know, fuck it, ball. Then as I editing the thing, I realized, good lord, she looks like she just freshly came out of that Darla Michael movie. Nifty is accurate. Big for sure. That said, one last little bit of a introduction before I do go ahead and head out. Because, good lord, we get crazy here. We did just have like last year's Mania. And if you want to go ahead and peep that of how crazy our Mania was, the highlights are up, as well as the VOD channel, which both have the show up. We at the end. I do not know what my doggone command is for the VODs, but it should be up somewhere. But we did have that of the world title match. That legit spilt outside of the doggone ringside area. Turn around. You know, I'll make it one fall. You can go ahead and just. Oh, no, Susie, and they legit would brawl outside of the arena throughout the entire city. Good lord, all of y'all been through hell. Oh, Jesus. They would not come back until like the middle of the show. And there would be points where we would cut back and we actually see where they were. The middle of a city, I don't know. Where are y'all? Where is it they all actually would come back? Right around here. Legit, right after another match had just ended, they kind of just spilt into view. That's awesome. Yeah. Massive W, as you can see, is gonna late the sky. Starting to get to. Oh, the women are back! The women are back! Oh lord. They're back! So sometimes things could be very, very crazy. Also, good lord, 10 more of y'all since the finale. I really fucking appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Y'all have no idea. I keep saying it, but trust me, I really, really, really greatly appreciate all of y'all. We have a horrible camera angle and I still see blood on that. But yeah, legit, we would eventually get back to the ring and Menda would go ahead and for the first time in her professional wrestling career, she would become the world champion. You would also have that of the men's world title match, which, hey, who knows, maybe when we'll see that of Abaddon come again. Still need to remake Sen, still need to remake Abaddon.
How many times must I tell you?
But legit, the doggone build to the main event
will be your Armageddon. For I am Abaddon.
I suddenly hear Marty just called me out. But yeah. Also, the longest amount of time I've spent for something that wasn't a match was both the men and women's world title promos. For the MCW men's world title promo and the women's WKW world title promo. Up, freezing. Where we would have Big Riku and every little one eventually pick up the victory. That man is not accepting. I had a feeling. Yep. That said, Abaddon's still lurking about. Yeah, if you have to see him senseless. Here's your winner. Who's to say we won't see him next week? Who's to say we won't see him sometime later? That said, we do also have to worry about that if his faction members, it appears, what I'm assuming, are his faction members. Because we did see one of them attack that of Narumi last week. But as we are gearing up for that of tomorrow's show, we also got that of the women's world title match. Up there's me. Be defending. There you are. Disputed. I am such a bullshit. Good lord. Very. But the doggone women's world title match, man.
As your new world champion, I intend on becoming the best champion in the
Sign
entire
up, still waiting
industry.
on one of the homies for the
Now,
world title. Shout out to
start
Pharaoh
of the
because he
new
does do
era,
some of our titles designs
your beloved
and
champion,
dude knocks
will
them
be
out of the
putting my
fucking
title
park.
on the line. My challenger is to be someone I've never faced here in WKW before.
And legit,
Oh,
this is the
it's you.
longest amount of time done for a promo,
and
like a good
gentlemen.
10-20 minutes. Ever you put it into the promo, so this is amazing. I greatly appreciate it. Sure, this wasn't even the first time we would see the girls of the night. We'd see that of a uncomfortable promo between the three. Was it this night? Yeah, earlier the night. That's the spectacle. Your boy greatly appreciates it. And trust me, we're going to continue on. I mentioned earlier, I originally was planning on not doing MCW for another season because I did want to do more time for some other projects and stuff. Of course, I am continuing onwards. But I still do plan on doing a bit more something. Trying to learn a new way of telling stories and whatnot that could transcend beyond that of just simply 2K. But that will be for another time. Yeah, the sisters would go to Doggone War. Women's World Chess. And legit, the way that the chat kind of described it as just straight up three-way therapy. Far worse than also at the moment. All
Try me.
Smoke one.
They would also kind of just bleed to the backstage area, continuing beating the crap out of each other.
The class got Adama.
Before eventually making their way back to the arena.
Stop headbutting the turnbuckle, please.
But we did see Scarlett Nakamura go ahead and pick up the victory at the end. As she's back at the defending her championship on every episode of WKW. Also, again, shout out to Pharaoh because he also did the art here for the sisters in their reunion. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? One last thing I'll show before we go ahead and head off. I'll probably raid into Mountain Lax. But we did also happen to see a certain other match take place. Pharrell, Phantom, and his non-pyro
pyro sticks that don't go off.
Star.
But will Star be able to repeat history like last year when
and Big Mac, never the little one.
Max.
Where's Mac's entrance?
I don't think
as these four would absolutely beat the crap out of each other.
Max K, double A.
But at the end,
Fade Monster, cause good lord, Pacific.
It seemed like that of Pharrell was looking to become the new world champion, Josuke Ii. We got some JoJo fans here, says the VTuber named that for a JoJo reference. Pharrell would get dropped by Pharaoh, in which Pharrell would screw over the night prior, getting himself into the world title match. But alas, that would not be the only bit of fuckery that would take place here. As Pharaoh would screw Pharrell, Star would try to capitalize on the opportunity given to them by their former stablemate. Sent Pharrell down. Phantom tried to capitalize, almost became the new world champion. Before in came Mac.
Right there is Mac. Right there is Mac. Mac
chucked him out and stole the pin.
Trying to steal the pin. 2. Mac steals the win straight out from under Phantom. 3.
Retaining the world championship.
Have that world title.
And legit emoting on this man.
Emoting.
I showed that last. Cause who's to say we aren't gonna see some more shit tomorrow?
Hey, do not fuck with.
Cause I remind y'all what the main event is tomorrow. It is going to be Mac defending the MCW or WKW World Championship tomorrow in the main event. Scarlett Nakamura will be defending to open the show tomorrow. And a whole lot more. Some more debuts to be had, some more new faces to be seen, whether it be from other eFeds or whether it be from that of our own domain. Nevertheless, I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all. A whole lot of follows. I really appreciate the fuck out of each and every one of y'all. Nyan, Quill, hope you find yourself becoming a regular here, because trust me, I think you're going to really have a good time here. Strategy Paul, thank you for the follow as well. Same for Shadow and Jada Beast. Or Jada Beast. And once again, I also want to give a big thanks to everyone that has shown out here. A lot of y'all popped up here for tonight's debut for Season 4 of MCW. Thank you, Nyan Quill. Thank you. If my OBS chat will move. OBS. There you go. Thank you, Eco. Thank you, Phantom. Thank you, Red. Scrolling. Thank you, Coldberg. Which, by the way, shout outs to Coldberg as well. Legit found myself a little bit inspired by that of Twitch Mania. That of Coldberg's wrestling series finale. Feel free to go ahead and send some love to Coldberg's way. Phenomenal shows as well. I do be lurking often there. But big dubs, big vibes over there. So if you like the stuff I do there, another person to peep out. Thanks to Eco, thanks to Goldberg, Red. I think I'm just saying names over again. Star, Dazzle. I think that's it. There might be more people, but my chat does not go up that much farther. There are too many things to like. Last, we're going to be going ahead and rating that of Mountain Lax, which is doing some LAX wrestling. Again, we're going to be doing some WKW tomorrow, so hope to see y'all then. And as usual, you know what it is. Hope they can stop by tomorrow, because I getting crunk in the Vegas Strip. Oh, Lord. Stay safe. As usual. Goodbye. Swoosh. Good night. Ba-bang. See ya. So if you have a sub, go ahead and eat this. Now, if you don't, crap baskets. I'll find something out later. Welcome in, Booze Break. You're literally coming in right as we're rating out. Hope you're having yourself a good one. We'll be live again tomorrow for WKW around the same time. It's good. It is good. Alright. See y'all. Again, we'll be live 8 p.m. EST tomorrow for WKW.